Welcome back, guys. If this is your second Equilibrium live workout, good to have you back. If it's your first one, thank you for joining us. Thank you for joining us again. We've got two shots on here. We're trying to make sure we're streaming the live and we can hear ourselves double time. Thank you for joining us. Today our team is, again, myself and Matt, back for a second time. Not too sore?
Not too sore, yeah. So looking forward to it.
Good, hope you guys aren't too sore. We're going through the same stuff roughly as we did last time, but before we get into that, we're going to start with a good quality warm-up. I just want to make sure you guys have a bottle, a towel, good ventilation against your room. All of this will be important as the session gets a bit more intense as we start to get a bit hotter. If you need to get those things sorted, go get those things sorted now. That'd be the perfect time to do so. Okay, just want to let you know a little bit more about the workout then. If you've forgotten after yesterday, it's a cardiovascular workout designed to improve your cardiovascular endurance and your muscular endurance. We'll be providing both resistance exercises and some cardiovascular movements in a superset format. Obviously decreasing the volume as the intensity increases. Okay. Again, we'll go through the exercise as we go because there's no point in going through the full workout because you'll probably forget as we go. But we'll get through the most important bits to start with. But before we do that, we're just going to get on to a little bit of a warm-up, guys. So if you would like to get into your position, ready for the warm-up, whether it be on the mat, the first part of the warm-up, we're going to start laying down on our back. Okay? Matt's just on his back there, get his arms nice and wide, feet together and knees together. And I just want him to roll his knees from side to side, keeping the shoulders completely flat along the mat, keeping the chest up. You can take your own time with this, you don't have to move quickly as such. Good, take your time with it. Just a couple more. As you start to get a little bit more mobile, start to move a bit quicker from side to side. All the way through today's session, we're going to be paying close attention to Matt's heart rate. So we want to make sure we're looking at his zones. At the moment, Matt is between 40 and 50% in the grey zone. This is just nice and steady. This is like the same heart rate he would have doing nothing. As we get out of the grey zone into the blue zone, that's when we've just started to increase the intensity slightly, maybe at a 50, like 5 out of 10, 6 out of 10 effort. There's parts of the set when we're doing resistance where we'd like him in the green, which is like we're working hard but we're breathing, we're not working too vigorously too quick. Then we're going to get into the orange. That's pretty sub-maximal, pretty tough. Very rarely will we be getting into the red zone. Very stressful, but obviously towards the end I'll look to push Matt into that area. Feel free to join us if you fancy it, fancy the challenge. Good man. Okay, that's excellent. Stay there with the feet. Good. We're going to go into some hip thrusters. If you've been sat down yesterday and we haven't been doing much activity, this is a really important exercise. We're going to be squeezing the glutes, getting our core involved, driving the hips up off the mat, keeping things nice and tight. If you feel a bit sore after yesterday, obviously that would be quite beneficial to get these muscles working again. So already, people watching from home, we'd like to give a quick shout out. Jake, how you doing, buddy? Keeping well. We'll have to get you in potentially on one of the lives. See if you can show us a thing or two, mate. Beth Fulton, how you doing? Mark Lyon, thank you for joining us, bud. Sophie Stubbs, Jamie Rigby again, he's watching. The Pops, how you doing, mate? And rest there. Good. Moving on to some standing tiptoe movements. Feel free, for balance reasons on this one, you might need to hold on to something. We're just going to be mobilising the ankles. You can do one at a time to begin with, like Matt's doing there, from side to side. If you want to do both at the same time, get up onto both tiptoes and back down. That's also fine. But really important, we're going to be using the ankles quite a lot, being quite springy throughout the workout. At this point, you might start to feel muscles from yesterday that are sore. Who else we got? We got Claire Scott. Thank you for joining us. Charlie again, mate. Thank you for joining us too. Hope you're all joining in and not just watching. Okay, we're going to move on into some reverse lunges. So this position, you can start small, don't worry about depth. Get the arms across the chest, keep the thoracic nice and high, keep your chest up. And I just want you to be lunging backwards off that front leg, down and up. As you feel like, if you want to push the hips forwards and keep good glute recruitment, you're going to feel more of a stretch on the front of that thigh, opening the pelvis up and opening those hips. That's good. Who we got then? Jazz, how you doing? Thank you for joining us. My girlfriend, how are you? We've got David Clark, thank you for joining us on Facebook. We managed to give you a shout out this time. I know you were really upset about that yesterday. Sorry buddy. Hope you're doing the workout with us. Good, we're going to move on into some shoulder circles, okay? So rotating those shoulders up and around, backwards first of all, out to the front and over the back. Good. Good. Focus on your breathing as well. Good chance to really get lots of oxygen into them lungs, in through the nose, out through the mouth. And let's go the other way, over the top. Good. Matt's actually getting into that blue zone roughly, just a little bit out of the grey zone. That's good. That's where we want you just at the end of this warm up. Good. Reach out in front for me, mate. Both fingers, both hands rather, out in front. That's good. Sit the hips back. And then rounding up, reaching up above the head. Good. Back out to the front. Excellent. Guys, I'm just going to give you a little bit of time here to just have a little bit of your own stretches. You can do your own quad stretches, you can get a bit of quadricep stretching, you can get on the groins if you want to, down on the hamstrings, wrists, as Matt's doing there. We're going to be in that press position quite a lot. We'll give you a chance to have a drink and get set up. In about 45 seconds, I'll be getting into superset 1 and I'll be teaching you some of the exercises, okay? And it's a chance for me to also give a few more shout outs. We've got Ben Cotton, thank you very much for joining us, mate. The original Totemic Transformation Challenge champion. He was my first ever guy on one of the transformation challenges. He's leading the way today, thank you, mate. I just want to, on that note, everybody at Totemic, please get involved, keep joining us. Thank you for all your support throughout the years, but obviously right now, it's really good if you get behind us and show your support. Obviously, we are doing this for free. We're doing this off our own back because we want to make a difference. These workouts are for everybody, not just members. So if you can share, tell somebody, get other people involved. We're just trying to make a positive impact on everybody. So it's not like we're doing it for any other reason. So yeah, that's cool. Also, obviously, the guys at Mars, our other corporate partner, guys, let your people know, make sure they're also joining in. It's only beneficial, okay? Right, talking done. Serious workout time now. We've got 2 exercises, a squat and the mountain climber, okay? So we're going to start off with squats, our resistant exercise. We want the arms across the chest, elbows high, like so, moving slowly, getting the tension through the thighs into the hips. Mountain climbers, press up position. Now progressions, regressions regarding this exercise. Move slowly, let the toe touch the floor as we come in. And walk back out, keep the hips still, shoulders above the hands. If you want to make this a bit harder, we keep the toe off the floor. And if you want to make it harder still, we move quick. Because that's going to be the cardio element to our first superset. We're ready to go with our squats in 15 seconds. On your feet, shake it off. Psych yourself up, let's ready to go. First set. If you've got your music on, you can turn it up a little bit. Obviously don't drown me out because you all need to hear what I'm saying. 2, and off we go. Let's start working. First set, fusion live, let's go. Elbows in front, dropping the hips, that's good. Stay tight through your core, keep them reps coming. A few of you having flashbacks already, remembering what it was like yesterday. 40 seconds left. That's 20 seconds in. This first set's 60 seconds. Both exercises will be done for 60 seconds. 30 seconds rest after each. Good. Keep that tension through the pull of the foot. Nice rooted position. Send the knees wide. Open up the hips. 15 seconds, mate. Keep the elbows driving high. Good stuff, mate. 10. 5, 4, 3, 2, and rest. Good work. 30 seconds off. Have a little breather. We're going to be getting down into that prone position, so on our tummies, press up position, ready for mountain climbs. Okay, 15 seconds. Start off at your intensity, don't start too quick. We're obviously here for the longevity of the workout. It's all about how much we can get done today, not about how intensely we can work for 5 seconds or so. It's about quality over quantity. Yeah, let's get going, nice and steady. Good, steady pace started there from Matt. Try and keep that torso still. I want you to imagine the shoulders are up to a wall and that we're not rocking backwards and forwards, keeping the tension in the abdomen. Good stuff. Keep that pace going. So this is where we want you with your heart rate. Matt's heart rate is like slowly creeping about the green into that orange zone. That's where I want you by the end of this set. Not necessarily during the set, but as the set goes on. We've got 20 seconds left. In through the nose, out through the mouth. Keep your breathing tight. Good. 15 seconds. Keep pushing through. Keep it up. 5, perfect timing, Matt. 4, 3, 2, and rest. Okay, we're going back to squats again. For set 2, a 45-second set. This time, I just want to look to try and get a few less reps in. Keep the tension through the quads. Feeling alright? All good. Good man. Well into it already. I'm going to suggest we've got 10 seconds before we're starting again. Just before we get into this set then, on Facebook, Laura Horton, my mum, thank you for joining us again, top support. Come on Facebookers, give us a wave then, see what we're doing, show us what we got, make sure you're interacting with us, don't just hear the shout outs and don't share, make sure after the workout. Come on then, let's work. 25 seconds left. And on Instagram, Rich Allen again, Kane Pickard, cheers boys, thank you for joining in with us. I hope you are joining in. Dave Lyon, Carl Swan, Danny G, Brooke Welsh, and Will Kerr, he's joining in. I know for a fact he ain't doing it. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Back into mountain climbers. Alright? Okay, picking up the intensities at 77%. I just wanted to creep into that orange zone. Let's go. 45 seconds. Same pace as last time, bud. That's perfect. Great form. That's perfect. Stay with us. Don't give up. Keep pushing. Good. Stay tight. Just seeing that Sarah Clifford is also joining us on Instagram. Chris, where are you? Are you joining as well? Best be. And rest. Good man. Well done. Okay, we're coming into the last part of the superset. We've done 60 seconds on each, we've done 45 seconds on each, we've got one last set, 30 seconds on each. If you're an intermediate workout, if you're thinking about beginner level, you don't have to join in with this bit, but for those of you that want to challenge, let's go now. This is where it gets hard. Let's go. 30 seconds of constant work. Keep the tension on. Keep the pelvis tucked back. Try not to let that pelvis wink and butt wink under. Keep it nice and tight. Bracing through the core. There we go. Drive out the hole. Keep the tension on. Toes down. Come on then, let's get to work. 12 seconds. Push. 10. Your chest up. Good. There you go. Drive the knees out over the toes. Stay upright. Keep it in the quads. and rest. Squats finished. One last set of mountain climbers. We're looking for red zone effort here. This is where we want you. Push hard. And let's go. He's off the mat here. He wants some more friction on that rubber floor. Let's go. Shoulders forwards. Come on then, sprint. Jack Gordon, thanks for the support, bud. Love that. Doing your bit. Cheers, mate. Blake Payne, Dan will be proud. How you doing, mate? Come on. Keep it going. Last 5. Faster. 4. Matt's blowing. 3. There you are. 2. And rest. Superset. 1. Done. Have a rest. You've got 30 seconds to have a full breather. Then I want your attention, kind of, because we're going to be going to a superset 2. Matt, you're the first one to rest because you need to demonstrate the exercises. But he's used to that now. How are we feeling? Is that where we should be at? Are you taking from that superset? Are you thinking, right, I've got more in the tank? Or are you thinking you're going to slow things down? Just pay attention to the body. Don't be doing anything that's too strenuous. Most importantly, we're going to be providing you with a workout every day. And if you can do something every day for 45 minutes, that'll make more of a difference than a massively intense workout where it enables you to move tomorrow. We don't want that, all right? Okay, next 2 exercises. First resistance exercise, we've got a prone cobra. We're taking the arms wide, locking out the legs, staying tight through your core, driving the chin into the chest, and then rotating the thumbs up towards the ceiling. You can make this one static, or you can make it dynamic by driving the arms up. Statically, you'll feel it more if you can't feel this through the upper back, but if you start to feel it, you want to squeeze those muscles harder. Let's again move in a vertical fashion those arms. Exercise 2, we're going to go into those ladder climbers. Okay, opposite arm, opposite leg, driving alternatively. There we go. Pumping those arms and pumping those knees. I'll let Matt have another 25 or 20 seconds rest, and we will get into the workout. Guys, anyone from Totemic, give us a wave. Let me see that you're involved and seeing what we're doing here. Your support is really appreciated. Thank you for everything that you do for us. Really appreciate it, like I say.
Absolutely.
Just giving Matt the motivation he needs. Keep going. Off we go then. First set, prone cobra. 60 seconds. Keep things tight. Fantastic exercise for posture. Kind of spoke about it yesterday. But obviously being in that rounded shoulders position all day, potentially sat down in a chair, this is opening up your thoracic, keeping things tight and getting those glutes contracted. If you are feeling this already, or if you know you feel this through your lower back, you can just put the toes on the floor. You can relax the legs a little bit, look to brace a bit harder through the tummy, and squeeze. Guys, really good point actually. Like Ian Fulton, great to hear. He's training in the garden. What a beautiful day. Get out in your garden, like create a little bit of space for you. You know these workouts are going to be coming. We're getting weather like this. You can't like, underestimate how good a little bit of sunlight and a little bit of fresh air is whilst you're exercising. That's a great idea. And rest. Good. On your feet. Ladder climbers next. "20 seconds. Take it in. Big cardiovascular effort now, yeah? Get those lungs back into that orange zone. That heart rate pumping. 80% or more. Alright, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's go. Top work, that. Good man. Deep up those knees. Deep breaths. Good. Working at a pace that you can keep up for another 40 seconds. If you need to slow it down a bit, do so. "30 seconds, you're halfway through. Go on then, 20 seconds. Good, softer through the feet. Keep the knees coming up high. Good, even if you have to slow down to a walking pace, we don't mind. But don't stop moving. Last 5. Oh, Matt's gripped into the red zone. We probably started a little bit too quick, but that's alright. He'll recover. We'll get him now resting for 30 seconds. Just maybe slow the pace down. A little bit, not much. It's like a tiny fraction, but he knows now. It's the bonus of having a heart rate monitor and something to track that. We have a fit metric system in place here at the gym. If you've got one of those devices, it's really handy to use. You can have another device set up showing you where you're at during the workout. Alright. 5 seconds. Set 2. Prone Cobra. Off we go. Good. Keeping the tension through the back of the arms. Big squeeze. That's perfect. Stay strong, guys. We're nearly there. These are the sets that typically are always the hardest. As we get to the back end of the workout, you'll get a second wind. You'll start to feel like you can get through it. Stay mentally strong. Keep working. Come on. 10 seconds. Big squeeze. Keep driving those thumbs as high as you can. When it starts to burn and your arms want to drop, keep them high and rest. 20 seconds off now. Good. Big deep breaths. Hotter than yesterday.
Oh yeah.
He's feeling more comfortable working harder during this set. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Good. Keep going, mate. 30 seconds. We've just made a realisation. We put the heating on this morning. To obviously keep the building up a little bit, and it's still on, so Matt's going to struggle.
That's still good. Big round.
That's
Big
it.
round fusion.
20 seconds. Come on, 15 seconds. Think of those extra calories. 5, 4, 3, 2, and rest. Good. Orange zone, perfect. Just below the red. Exactly where we wanted in there. Up to 90, just before we got into the red. Now he's recovering. For a green zone effort, let's see if we can get the heart rate back down. Last set of prone cobra, 30 seconds. It's like working rest. We're working the muscles, but we're not working the cardiovascular system. Let's go. Get your breathing right. Keep things nice and relaxed. Great format. That's perfect. That's exactly where we want you. Feeling this through the abdomen still. Using the floor as like something to brace against, to push your tummy down into. Thumbs rotating round still. Driving the thumbs. And rest. That's the last time we're going to be doing the prone cobra. On your feet, you've literally got 5 seconds. Remember, this is the advanced part. If you need a rest, now's the time to take it. Off we go. Now I want him in the red zone. This is where I don't want him to slow down. I want him to give me everything he's got for 30 seconds. When he gets really sweaty. That heat is really starting to affect him now. That climate changing approach. 10 seconds. Come on, push. Come on. 3, 2, 1, and rest. I'm just really glad that me and Matt don't have to change roles at any point. Matt's just off to turn the heating off, I think. Rightly so as well. Guys, really well done. Great first couple of sets. We're halfway through the workout. I'm about to take you through the second half of the workout. We've got 2 more supersets. Yasmin Bass, this will be great to keep you fit for your golf. I hope your mum is doing it too. One of Dan's clients. Okay, set 3. Superset number 3. We have hip bridges. He's well drilled, he was already in position. It's good. Hip bridges, you can make this harder by doing alternate legs. The cardiovascular exercise paired with that, on your feet. Switch steps. Or if you find it more fun to call it spotty dogs, we can call it spotty dogs. I think Matt prefers spotty dogs. As soon as I said that, it's smart on his face. See, it makes him more motivated than the spotty dogs. Look at him.
I love it.
Right, we've got 35 seconds before we start our third set. You're all raring to go, have a drink, get your breather. We're going to be starting with our glute bridges, so I want you on your back. And it's for your glutes. I want you to feel it in the glutes. If you're not feeling it in the glutes, I always ask people, if you can't feel it, it's probably because we're not creating enough stability around the hips. So just squeeze those muscles, brace tight, clench the glutes, and make sure for the first set, at least, we get those glutes firing. And after that, we can start to make things a bit more dynamic, okay? Okay, hips up into position. If you've got them on and they feel squeezed, how much range of motion have you got? How long can you keep the glutes interacted on the way down and on the way back up? Matt's already resorting to the single leg approach, loading those glutes a little bit heavier. Taking obviously his full body weight through one side at a time rather than through both glutes at the same time. Good start, buddy. Well done. Good. You are halfway through. Keep that tension on. Good stuff. Great form. We've got Matt now into the blue zone. That's absolutely perfect. Green and blue. We don't mind dropping down to that because we're about to do some split steps or spotty dogs, as Matt prefers it to be called. And he's going to get right back up there again. Okay, on your feet. 30 seconds up, little shake. And into position. Feel free to have a drink. So obviously, we've just used the glutes. So these muscles are firing. So as we're changing position, really make sure we're firing through the glutes, keeping tight through the hips, yeah? Quality movement. Keep yourself nice and still. Let's not be wobbling all over the place. And stay on the same spot. Let's not have too much lateral movement. It's a very forward and back motion. There we go. Driving the arms, driving the legs. Nice and light on your feet. Stay on the balls of your foot. Don't be landing through the heel. Be landing through the toes. Just had some sad news that Jean's barbershop have had to shut today as well. We're with you boys. I mean, I don't know what we're all going to do if all these barbershops shut. We're going to be looking a bit rough around the edges soon, aren't we? And SAFC 1879. What's your name, bud? Let us know your name. But back again today. Thank you for joining us, mate. Really appreciate your support. Good. 15 seconds. 10. Excellent. In the orange zone, just before the red zone. 88%. Keep working. Come on. And time. Rest. 30 seconds off. Feel free. You know you're on your back now, so lay down. Get your recovery in. Deep breaths. 20 seconds before we off. Okay? 10 seconds. Stay with Matt. Don't leave him on his own to do this. And let's get into it. 45 second set. Keep things tight. One leg at a time, maybe test yourself. Obviously, now your glutes hopefully are a little bit more active and they're switched on. We can start to make this exercise a little bit more dynamic. 30 seconds. Good. Looking good, mate. Good. And if you want to make that a little bit more tested when you're doing the single legs, keep the hips up. Keep them really high and don't let the hips drop in between kicks. When you put the weight through the toes, you might feel a little bit more through the hamstring. If you put the weight through the heel and lift the toes, you'll feel it more through the glutes. And rest. 45 seconds done. On your feet, switch steps. 10 seconds. Ready? smoke on his face, that nervous smile.
I love this way.
3, 2, 1, let's go. That's quality, Matt. Love that, mate. Try and land with both feet at the same time. I don't want to see any of this left and right. It's important that we're keeping things nice and light through the toes. If you want to add a little bit of height into it, a little bit of a wider stance, and then springing up out of that position, you're going to expend more energy. It's going to get harder. It's going to get you out of that green zone into the orange zone. Keep working. Legs starting to burn.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Good. That's what we're looking for. Come on, we're craving it. We need that. 3, 2, 1, and rest. 45 done. This is the advanced. This is the bit that should hurt. 30 seconds on each exercise here. Okay? If you need a rest, have a sit down, have a breather. But if you fancy a challenge, join us for this 30 seconds of hard work. Okay? Glute bridges, 3, 2, 1, into position, constant tension through the abdomen and through the glutes. Let us know, by the way, if you did this yesterday, how's today feeling compared to yesterday? Are you sore, or are you finding it easier? Are you finding that you're actually getting more out of the exercises today? Are you finding that the muscles that you were using yesterday couldn't switch on, and as a result of doing it yesterday, they're feeling a little bit more alive? Just let us know. Give us some feedback. 3, 2, 1. Okay, Matt, on your feet for 30 seconds of hell. I mean, spotty dogs, whatever you want to call it. Nice and tight through both legs. I want big, explosive, powerful, fast movements. Red zone stuff. Let's go. Great start. Purposeful start. I hope you are starting with Matt here. I hope you're not procrastinating, lounging around, panting with your hands on legs. Matt will be doing that in a minute. Come on, work with him. Last 10 seconds, keep speed it up. Nice and quick. Matt's giving a cheeky peek to the timer, thinking when will it stop? 2, 1, and time. Fantastic, well done. Have a complete rest now. You've got 2 minutes. You are. There. So, that's 3 supersets done. We have 1 left. Nearly there. We're on the home straight. You've all got this in you now. If you've come this far, you can definitely get through this last superset. And the sense of achievement you'll have after this will be brilliant. Okay? So stick with us. 4. Superset 4. Now, we have push-ups. I know a few of you are feeling quite sore through the back of the arms after yesterday, doing push-ups. Maybe the first few reps are going to be sore as well, but as we get some blood into the area and start moving, it's the best thing for your muscles. We can partial range it, we can do full range, and this is all on the knees, so this is taking some of the body weight out of the conclusion of that, sorry guys, out of the equation. Next, we're coming up on the knees, up onto the toes, down without the knees. Have a look at what Matt's doing here. Down, knees down, push, knees up, making the eccentric harder than the concentric. And then lastly, a full body weight push-up, which Matt, again, like he did last time, will do for every rep of every set.
Definitely not.
Paired with that, mini shuttles, okay? Behind us here, I know you don't have orange cones potentially at home, we need about 3 steps in between each foot. Getting down into a nice quality squat position, Matt, you can stop there, mate. Down to a nice quality squat position, touching down, alternating arms when you get over to the other side. Alternating arms, touching down, staying tight through your core. Guys, push-up start in 10 seconds. Come on, Matt, we need you. We need you. 5, come on, 4, cartwheel in, backflip, let's go. 2, and we're off. Last set, come on then guys, together, let's work. Who's joining us then? Let's have a look then. Robusto House Cigars. Hello, Mr. Selkin. Nice to see you are joining us this morning. Well, afternoon now, isn't it? Yeah, mixed up between the days and the times. Who else we got? We've got Mark Warren. Thank you very much, mate. Thank you for joining us. I can imagine you'll be doing it. Georgia Ladbrook. Yeah, I think Georgia Ladbrook. Thank you. And Becky Wilson. Great to see you're in involved with the session too. Where we at, Matt? How's the press ups looking? Really hard. Good. If you need to slow down, do 1 rep every 5 seconds. You don't have to necessarily go constant with reps. You can push up, rest. 3, 2, 1. I don't want you stopping the press ups though. And on your feet, good. We're doing mini shuttles. What I was talking about there, you don't have to stop the reps. I don't want you to be on your knees with your arms off the floor. Just hold a press up position. If that's all you can do, that's all I want, alright? You can maybe go up onto the couch and press up off the couch if that's too hard as well. Alright then, 10 seconds, 1 minute of shuttles. This will be the hardest set, I promise you. Get this done, and it's a downward hill from there, okay? Off we go! Come on, Matt. Keep it going, bud. You're 15 seconds in. That's a fast 15 seconds. How many reps have you done?
I have no idea. Ask at home. Maybe they were coming.
Who can do the most reps in this 60-second period? Comment, let us know. Count your reps, let us know how many reps we're doing. If you haven't done it this time, count for the 45 and you can count for the 30 seconds. I want to see if you can beat Matt. Obviously, Matt's doing 1, 2, 1, 2 shuffles from side to side. I mean, I know for a fact Ian Fulton will get very competitive with Beth Fulton over that. And rest there. Good, that's the hardest set of shuttles done. Matt got into the red zone there, sorry about that, I probably pushed it a little bit too hard when I make it competitive. But it's all fun, especially for the person telling you what to do. That's the fun for yourself. Ready for another set of push-ups?
That's good.
Come on, mate. Into position. 5 seconds. Only 45 seconds this time. Stagger your reps, don't work too quick. Let's go. Here he is on the second progression. So this time, he's pushing up on the knees. He's bringing the knees off, down, and push. Good, love that. You can slow the reps down. 30 seconds left. Third through your time. Control that breathing, bud. Come on, mate. Dig deep. 10 seconds. Can you bang a couple of reps out? Good. Go on, get it. One more. And time. Well done. That's the last time you're going to be doing push-ups for that long. The last set doesn't even count. You'll fly through it. You won't even notice it's there. Come on, get this middle part of the workout done. Ready? Shuttles. Count your reps. All of us. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Good man. Keep going. Come on, last 20 seconds. Mum, having little legs, no excuse. I'm not letting you use that one. Come on, get the reps in. Nicole, are you working out with Owen? Owen EST is joining in with these. A bit different to his powerlifting, but no excuse. Come on, bud. Come on, how many reps we done? And time. How many was it, Matt?
30.
30. Anyone getting close to 30? Let us know. That's a good effort, that. 30 reps in 45 seconds. Rather you than me. I don't mean that. I wish I was the one working out, honest. Okay, press ups, last time through. 30 seconds of press ups. How many can we do? Full body weight press ups. He's done 2. 3, good man. 4, 5, very strict, great form here. Don't let your form go to, basically keep your form as an important part of the rep. Obviously, if you're going for competition, that's great, but we don't want to sacrifice technique. Come on then, through the back of the arms, keep the elbows tucked, and rest. 10 seconds off, last set of mini shuffles. How many can you do in 30 seconds? I'm guessing about 22. Go! That's 8, 20 seconds left. 30, 40, go on. Red zone stuff. How many? 1, 3, 2, 1. How many's that? 22. 22. And we've done it. I was right. Okay, we've got Liv Shakespeare, 37. Wow, 37 on the shuttle, not bad at all. So I return a 30, well done. What about Blake and Kay? How many did they do? They best be joining in too. Hope they're supporting. You've got 10 seconds now. Guys, don't go anywhere. I said that last time and I sounded like that. What was that meme where it's like that guy that got knocked over by the bike? Don't go anywhere. Alright, on your back. Can we have you lying down? First of all, no exercise. I just want your legs out flat, I want your arms down by your sides, palms turned up. Deep breathing, in through the nose, out through the mouth. I want to see Matt's heart rate reduce right back down through the orange, into the green, and then finally at blue/grey area before we start any of the stretches. Why am I asking this? If you were to just go sit down in a chair now where your muscles are all warm and hot and got all that blood in, obviously you would end up keeping these muscles that have just been working under a lot of tension in this short position. You don't want them cooling down there, you can get lots of tightness and get very stiff. So let's have you in a lying position, big deep breaths, in through your nose, out through your mouth. Matt's recovery is brilliant, he's already down into the green. I'll give you guys an extra 10, 15 seconds. Compared to yesterday, Matt, how was that?
That's better, yeah, enjoyed that.
Better. He felt like he could push himself a lot more today. Definitely seen that from Matt's workout. Be interesting to compare Matt's heart rate zone from yesterday with today. Okay, a little cool down then. Let's have you in the X body position. So one knee up to 90 degrees. Good. Opposite arm to opposite knee, and then we're pulling that knee over the body and statically holding for a cool down in that position. Just a little bit of rotation through the pelvis, keeping that shoulder down on the mat. Do that lumbar spine there, just kind of rotating at the thoracic as well. That's good. And swap sides. Really, really well done, guys. And anyone that did join in, we really appreciate you joining in and supporting. But I hope you guys value it as well. I hope you're thinking that you're getting something from it. I hope it makes you feel better for the rest of the day. Let us know. Obviously, all feedback welcome. Back to the start. Okay, both knees into your chest now. Tuck up into a little ball and hold. Perfect, Matt. Good, man. Holding onto one leg, letting one leg down. 3, 2, 1, and change. Good. Sitting up for me now, mate. One foot into the pelvis, one leg out straight. Reaching forwards, grabbing the toe. Matt's breathing right back down now into 64, 65%. That's excellent. And change legs. Feeling this down the back of the hamstring, hopefully as we stretch forwards. Heel into the pelvis. We get you into a kneeling lunge now, Matt. One leg back, one leg forwards. Good. Bring the toe up to the shin on that back leg. Something to purchase off, something to push off. Thrusting the hips forwards, tight through your core. Then arms across the chest. With a little bit of rotation over your front knee. So let's rotate right with the torso. That's perfect. Back to the centre. And change legs. Good, stay tight through the torso, arms across the chest, hips forwards, and rotate over the front knee. That's perfect. Guys, on your feet. Time will come to an end in 10 seconds. We're a little bit over schedule, but let's just mobilise the shoulders. Reach out in front. And rounding back up above the head. We'll do a couple more reps. Good, rounding again out in front. And up above the head. Well done. Guys, thank you so much for joining us again today. Matt really appreciates it, I really appreciate it. Hope you guys at home really appreciate it. I hope you're enjoying the workouts. Again, feedback is welcome. What we need to know from you as well, what times are best throughout the week, let's say. If you're still working, would you prefer a morning workout, evening, midday, and then also obviously what you are looking for from the workouts, how you're finding the exercises, what areas of the body you feel like you need to work on, okay? Just any kind of feedback is more than welcome. And what time tomorrow, obviously, where are you guys tomorrow, when do you want to work out tomorrow? These workouts will be saved onto Facebook and onto YouTube eventually, so you can obviously get them and have them to your own personal use at some point. But again, thank you very much. Tune in tomorrow for more of the same. Top work, guys. Well done. See you soon.